folks, welcome to Cooking for One. Today we have a very special guest, Mr. Peter Tillman from Calvin's Pickles. Peter, I just want to say I love pickles, and I love your pickles, and I even wore my green pickle cardigan for today's show.
Oh, thank you. Thanks.
And I also learned a fun pickle fact. Did you know that Christopher Columbus gave pickles to his sailors so that they wouldn't get scurvy? So basically, if we didn't have pickles, we wouldn't have America or this show.
Yeah, well, pickles do actually have lots of medicinal benefits. The fermentation process creates lactic acid, which actually creates good bacteria in your intestines. And then the vinegar just amplifies all those antibacterial properties.
Right. And Calvin is the name of your grandfather, Calvin's Pickles.
Yeah, that's right. Grandpa Calvin was the man who gave me my first pickle at age 5.
That is sweet. When I was 5, my grandfather threw me into a pool. And that's how I learned to swim.
Yeah. I remember it really clearly. It was morning, around breakfast time, and Grandpa Calvin just reached into the bottom of his martini glass and pulled out a little pickle and gave it to me.
Really? At breakfast?
Yeah, he really did love pickle juice in his martinis.
So today we're going to be making cucumber apple pickles. And the first thing we're going to do is squeeze all of the water out of the cucumbers. So Peter, tell me more about how you got involved in pickling.
Well, Grandpa Calvin had a pickling factory. And he would wake me up every morning about 6 a.m., right when the sky was gin clear. And he would just take me on his knee and teach me everything that he knew about pickling.
You guys must have really bonded.
Oh yeah, I really cherish those memories, especially in the later years when he couldn't drive anymore, and I was driving him to the factory in the mornings. He couldn't drive because he'd crashed his car late one night after a show at the comedy club. Gee, Grandpa Calvin, maybe it should be a 2-drink maximum. But anyway, what we're doing here is we're combining these cucumbers with these apples and some vinegar.
And what this is actually a Korean side dish.
Yeah, Grandpa Calvin was in the Korean War, and that was where he developed his love of pickling. Yeah. You want to know his secret ingredient?
Is it love?
Nope, it's the tears from soldiers at war. Yeah, of course that's mostly figurative, but also a little bit literal. He's got some crazy war stories.
I bet it's nothing like MASH.
You know, you're right, it is nothing like MASH.
Huh.
Yeah.
After you toss all of your ingredients, you're going to want to chill them overnight.
You know, Ada, I think Grandpa Calvin really would have liked you. And you know what? I bet he would have wanted you to have this.
Do you always carry plums in your pocket?
Yeah, you never know when you're going to get hungry, or when you're going to get hit in the leg with shrapnel. Tumble off the side of the road into a ditch where you might not have food or water for about 2 or 3 weeks.
Good to know.